ュート解除。
あ、オッ
これで
ケーオッケー。
解除されたよね。
聞こえます。
ああ、暑いね。
みんないるのか誰か来てるかな
Somebody's already in.
ほら、参加者のリスト。
Barbara and
Hi,
Dario.
Barbara. Dario.
Hiroyuki Frey, welcome.
Thank you for coming. 聞こえてるかなこれ。Do you hear
Welcome
us?
to Japan.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Postcard from Japan. Do you hear us okay?
Please comment on the chat box.
はい、聞こえてる。よかった。Hi, Barbara. How are you today?
おはようござい
Use
ま
the
す。
chat
Erica.
function and
Happy to see you
comment
again.
anything. Let us know. Mosquito. So when you see the you can hear. Okay, that's great.
Great.
Okay, great. Thank you. So we can't see you guys and we can't hear you guys. So please use the chat function to message us.
あ、もう
We
い
are
っぱい来
starting
て
in
る
like
ね。
3
Hi
minutes.
everyone, thank you for joining us. Today we are in Kyoto and we are going to visit World Heritage Site, Shimogamo Shrine, and participate in a very special summer ritual together.
Yep.
How hot is
Yeah.
there? So right now it's about 30, it's 10 a.m. in Japan and it's already 30 degrees Celsius. So it's about 82 degrees Fahrenheit and it's going up to like 90 or 100.
100.
Can you see where
Bye,
we
no.
are now? We are very close to Common River water surface.
I'm gonna
We are starting in like 2 minutes.
Yes. So this is Kamo River in Tokyo, Kyoto, which runs across the city from north to south. Look at Lisa.
Water is very warm.
Have you done a webinar like this
Yes,
before?
Barbara, we've been running virtual tours together, but normally we live stream from different cities across Japan. As you know, I'm from Tokyo, and Lisa is from Osaka, and Makun is from Kyoto. So we connect together and do live stream tours together. But today is a special day. Yesterday, I traveled down to Kyoto by Shinkansen, the bullet train, to meet up with these two of my wonderful friends.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see you guys in a few minutes. And David Delian.
So we are seeing each other for the first time in what feels like forever.
That's right.
Yes, it's so much fun.
Marcio, Matt,
so bright
Matthew,
From
welcome.
Australia.
Hi, Matt.
Matt-san.
Welcome to
Welcome.
Japan.
Welcome to
How are
Japan.
you today?
Oh, it's so much fun. So, and great.
Great.
And now, me and Lisa are going to, meet up with Makun. And Makun should be somewhere close to us.
Yeah.
All right, it's about
so-
10 o'clock. So
Yeah, we're going to get together and then go to the Mitarashi Festival together. So excited.
Yeah, we've been seeing each other online almost every week,
Every week.
but it feels so nice to see in person. It's amazing. And
okay.
it'll be nicer when Makun-san can join us later.
Hi, Marcio.
Hello.
Welcome to Japan.
All right, Erica, Lisa, it's about 10 o'clock.
Are you coming around 10 already?
10
I should
a.m.
go look for you.
So Japan has only one time zone. So everywhere in Japan, it's 10 a.m. right now. So this is a 1.5 hour live streaming course. And we are going to the Mitarashi Festival in Shimogamo Shrine, which is World Heritage. And after that, we are going to a traditional cafe to enjoy very special sweets together. So stick around. Okay, great.
Thank you,
So
Matthew.
this is a live interactive tour. So yeah, you can comment in the chat and ask us questions. And if we miss any of your questions, we are sorry, but we are going to have Q&A session at the end of this tour.
Yes. So please comment and ask questions. Not cafe, but it's a special cafe, so it will be very lovely. So you can look forward to it. So please use the chat function to message us during any time during the tour, and please make sure to send the message to all the panelists and attendees, not only to the panelists.
Yes.
We see something special.
Oh my gosh,
Hi.
can I? Makun.
Hey. Oh my God. Well. Yeah.
Nice to see
Nice to see
you.
you.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta give it some love.
ちょっと待って。Hi.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. All right.
ちょっと待って。
You're right.
よいしょ。Thank you. Okay. Let's start the tour. The tour is officially kicked off. Let me go over here.
All right.
で、そっちを
Yeah.
あれ
Let's
する
let's
Okay.
use my camera.
もうスポットライトになってるのか
Spotlight. Wait. Spotlight.
One moment.
Lisa, please spotlight.
Okay.
な ?OK, OK,
The other
sure.
half.
見えないね。
見えないね。
暑すぎ
We
る
are so used to do this online, but this is actually the first time to meet up and do this. So
Just a moment,
right now,
please,
it's just a
everyone.
little bit of technical trouble, but soon
あ、これだね。
we're just gonna use one
Okay.
camera. Great.
閉じ
All
る。
right. Now you should see
閉じる、閉じる。
Lisa and Erico only. Have you finished vaccinations already?
Okay,
な
okay.
ってんのか
So now you see just two of us, right?
な Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Great.
Let me go around.
We always do this in English, Barbara. And vaccination, yes, I have finished it.
Makun, you wanna be in the camera?
Okay. Oh,
But I think this is
this camera, this camera. Okay. All right.
Okay. So, shall we introduce ourselves first?
Yeah, so let's talk about us first.
Okay. So again, we are Postcard from Japan. My name is Lisa from Osaka.
Hi, I'm Eriko from Tokyo.
And I'm Makun from Kyoto.
So we will have 1 hour and a half live virtual tour today. And again, please comment us or ask questions during any time using the chat function. Please make sure that you're sending the message to all the panelists and attendees. You can change the receiver by clicking it. So make sure that you send it to all the panelists and attendees. And also we will have Q&A session at the end of the tour. Okay. Yes, that will be it, right? Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So are we ready to go to the summer festival?
So where are we right now?
Yeah, where are we?
Okay, so we are here in Kyoto, the ancient capital of Japan. So Erico's from Tokyo, the current capital. But Kyoto had been the capital of Japan for 1,000 years. And how far away is it from Tokyo, Erico?
It's 500 kilometers away. So yesterday I took the bullet train, Shinkansen, down to Kyoto. It only took me 2.5 hours.
Did you see Mount Fuji?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I was too crowded.
Oh,
So if you guys have been to Japan, so Mount Fuji, that's only like about 30% chance apparently. So you're lucky. All right, so basically Kyoto is old, so it's known as a traditional city. I hearing a bit of echo. I'm not
Okay.
sure if-
oh, sorry.
Did you mute?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
How is now? Is it better now?
I think it should be better by now. All right, so thank you.
Thank you.
So Kyoto is known a traditional city. So people know this city with a lot of shrines and temples. And today we are going to the World Heritage Shimogamo Shrine.
Very special one.
It's one of the oldest shrines in Japan. It's about, we don't even know when actually it was established, but for sure before 90 BC, and probably from 2,600 years ago.
That's when Japan was formed as a country, right?
Where 2,600 years ago?
In the
2,600
Yeah, according to the mythology / history, we don't even know. Yes. And in this festival, we have a special summer festival only for about a week. So we're gonna experience that together.
Yes.
All right, let's get going.
Yes, let's get going.
Okay, actually, so let's wait just a little bit until the girls get ready. こっちに行きましょうか。いや、マイクはこれであるんで、マイクつけたまんまで、これを。All right. What temperature? I just missed the question. What temperature is it? Excuse me. Oh, right now it's about 30 degrees Celsius. So it's in between like 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's going to go up to 36 degrees Celsius, which is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm sweating already. Okay, can you spotlight?
Let's go up here.
Go up. Okay. All right, just that. So we are going to Shimogamo Shrine right now, but this shrine is really special because it's got a primitive forest from way back, like in between 2,500 BC to like 10,000 BC. And Lisa, can you tell the surroundings?
360.
Yeah. Can you see it's just the middle of the city actually? You see a lot of apartments and bus running. And here, right there, that's great. We are at Kamo River, but this is a very special place. You can see a lot of kids playing with water, you know, catching some like fish and everything. So this is a nice gathering place for local people. But what's special is like, it's so, you know, it's even though it's really hot, it's so refreshing with two rivers unifying right here at the triangle. Yeah.
So there are two rivers merging together to become one. And Shimogamo Shrine is built on the triangle, right?
That's right. Because, you know, if you think about ancient people, when you come here, you feel so good and so refreshed. So they're like, well, this must be a special place. Ancient Japanese people, when they think it's special, they do two things. One, it's a sanctuary. So let's worship this place and let's purify this place. So let's build a shrine. And two, this in a shrine, you don't kill. still including bugs, also like trees and everything. So if you imagine like 10,000 of years ago, this was the huge forest. And in the Shimogamo Shrine, you can see that ancient forest to this day in this big city. And that's a rare place. I'm talking about in the world, not only in Japan. This is really, really unique. All right, so let's see the shrine and what the forest like.
Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry, I'm so excited seeing you guys. I'm talking a lot today.
We are sweating a lot.
Yeah, we gotta go on the check. Everybody, let us, have a water break here and there. It's really, really hot, and we gotta be careful with heat strokes. Right, wow. We hear a lot of cicadas crying.
Can you hear the sound of cicadas? This is the sound of summer in Japan.
And if you have joined the past tour, it's Japanese kids thing to catch a lot of cicadas in summer.
Like your voice.
Yeah, that's right. And no, I can't. Oh, okay. You will definitely hear it very soon.
Yes. Now we are heading to Shimogamo Shrine, World Heritage Site.
It's gonna be like 3 minutes walk, but along the way. Dorothy, good morning. Ohio. There are some cool stuff on the way too, so please enjoy it.
So this is a special summer festival, and we are going to participate in a summer ritual where you can soak your feet in a sacred pond. And I can say that Mitarashi Festival we are going to today is the coolest festival in Kyoto. And you're gonna see why.
Cool. Cool in temperature wise, cool in the way that it's cool.
Exactly. So let's cross here.
Let's cross the street. Okay. Right. Lisa. Okay. Under the shade, I'd like to mention one thing. You see this nice bush? Of course, it's on a street and people planted it, but you can actually see there are two different kinds, like one with a longer branch. Okay, this is a hackberry. And hackberry is one of the main trees from the primitive forest we are going to. So what's cool is that, hackberry has a really sweet blackberry and birds eat it and they stop at the pine tree. Okay. And then they drop the seed here and the wild hackberry starts growing here, meaning the primitive forest, the wild forest is trying to get back and take over the city one more time. So we can really feel the, circle of life right here. That's a tiny detail we don't always notice. Okay, Eriko, it's really hot, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do you want to talk about Japanese summer and a festival?
Yes. That is great for you.
Yeah. So we got.
So summer in Japan, we have a lot of, duckling festivals all across the country. And we all grew up going to summer festival, right?
Yes.
And then, earlier I was talking to Lisa how we all have fond memories going to a summer festival. And my fond memory is, checking out street stalls, selling everything from, freshly takoyaki, octopus ball, to cold freeze ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so walking from one store to the next is the most fun part of going to the
Oh, I think it's a cleaning machine. There's a local volunteer cleaning the street. So please wait for 1 minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, it happens in a live. What's cool though, these guys are actually volunteers most of the time. So they do that just for the sake of cleaning. It's a really nice thing. And if you have come to Japan, I'm sure you are really surprised how clean this country is. All right. I think it's getting better.
Okay. So yeah, we have festival all through the year, and then each one of them is deeply associated with each season. So spring festival focus on the fact that the spring has arrived, and we celebrate flowers are blooming, and the farmers start planting. So right after spring festival, and the summer festival are held during the hottest days of summer. Right? It's super hot.
Yeah.
And so from ancient time, people suffer from, illness this time of the year because we have rainy season before summer starts. And from rainy season to midsummer, people suffer from, everything from heat stroke and epidemic. So summer festival focus on.
I think you're a little bit far from the mic.
So summer festival focused on purification ritual. So that's exactly what we are going to do today. So now we are at the entrance of Shimogamo Shrine. The entrance of shrine is marked by a large torii gate. It's painted in vermilion red. Red is a color that represents safety and protection. So let's walk through the gate.
Let's do that.
We bow once to pay respect.
Because we are in a sanctuary now.
Lisa is bowing. And yes, going back to the festival. So autumn festival focused on, good harvest and celebrate what we have. And winter festival focused on, it's a way of, it's our way of showing gratitude to nature spirits for the past year and get ready for the new year. So we have all amazing festivals all through the year.
Yeah, and summer festival, if you can imagine, I think we have some people from the Philippines today, right? If you imagine under your weather, you don't have no air conditioner, no fridges, no modern technology. We could really, really suffer, right? Back in the day, there were 90% of the population was poor people, only 10% was rich. So you can imagine a lot of people are unclean and a lot of food poisonings, a lot of epidemics. They could only, worship God and ask for help. Right? Oh.
There's a cherry tree in the middle of the street. It must be really beautiful in the spring.
Yeah, so the thing about the shrine and the forest is they try to keep it as natural as possible. So when the trees grow, let them grow. Hey.
So it's very common to go through a path called Sando when visiting Shinto shrines in Japan. The path is lined with lots of tall trees, and that's what we are going to go through from now on. let me give you a brief context of Shinto. So Japan has two major religions, Buddhism and Shinto. And Buddhism, as you know, originated in India and arrived in Japan about 1400 years ago. And Shinto is Japan's original, indigenous belief and dates back to thousands of years. Even before Japan was formed as a country. And Shinto is about recognizing sacred spirits in nature. And so going through a sando street lined with lots of trees is like, walking into another world, and it's very refreshing. And then it's an opportunity for you to calm your busy mind and, feel that you are in the pleasant moment and get ready to go into the main courtyard of the shrine. So going to Shinto shrines already requires, walking quite some time in the wet, right?
Right. And we actually do feel really refreshed right now. There's a nice breeze. And if you look up, trees are getting bigger and bigger. We are at the entrance of the forest. So they are covering the sunlight. And we are in the shade. It actually do feel really, really cool and refreshed.
Lisa, can you show them this maple tree? This is what Japanese maple tree look like in the summertime. We call it aomomiji, blue maple, and they turn bright red in autumn.
Really small and delicate, eh?
Yeah, it is. So here you can enjoy all different shades of green. It's so beautiful.
Very. So nice. I have small Japanese maple plant in my backyard. Wow.
Oh, that's so nice, Matt.
Is it a common thing to be able to plant that in your backyard? I think, like, I used to live in Canada, but I didn't see a lot of Japanese maples.
ありがとうございます。聞こえないか。
All right. Okay. After this, I will switch with Lisa. But okay, we are at the official entrance of Shimogamo Shrine. But this is the World Heritage Site. But what's really cool about it, as you can see in the map, like more than the half of it is a forest. Just have all the shade of green in early summer. Oh, you will enjoy it even more from now. So this is the World Cultural Heritage Site. Oh, Montreal, a lot of maple trees, no doubt. So even this forest is designated as the World Cultural Heritage Site rather than World Natural Heritage Site. It's because, again, like the Japanese Shintoism, they believe in nature spirits everywhere, and in sanctuary, no killing. So they are valuing that kind of philosophy and designating the forest itself as a cultural heritage site. All right, now let's start the queen. Okay. Okay. Other than Erico, I'm not seeing any comments. I think they are addressed. When you comment, please send them to all
the panelists and attendees.
Yeah, all the panelists to attendees and attendees. Yeah.
I believe somebody wants to the panelists. But you can click the blue text that says panelist, which is default setting. By clicking it, you can change it to all the panelists and attendees. So if you want, you can test it, commenting your country or your name and saying just hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Yeah, please let me know. Let us know. And if you still have any questions, feel free to comment again, okay?
Yeah.
So, by the way, you guys walk too fast. You guys have much longer legs compared to mine. So my heart is beating now. Okay.
Oklahoma,
So
USA.
please walk slower.
Hi, Adrian
Hi.
from Boston, all the way from Boston. Welcome.
Welcome.
What is Makun wearing? I think I said cousin. Oh, we call this jimbe. It's basically a men version of girl yukata, casual cotton kimono. So we can, from Brazil, thank you. So we can wear this on a daily basis. You know, it's really easy. Sherry down from Chicago, welcome. It's really easy. I actually wear this as a pajama. It's really nice and comfy. It's really easy to wear. And it's only like, this is actually a local made one and quality is pretty good, feels really good, but only $10 on sale.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So if you come back to Japan soon, maybe you can invest one for yourself. It's made from silk fabric. This is not a silk. This is cotton.
Actually, what I am wearing now is cotton kimono, specifically called yukata. So it does not have any silk material. It feels really, really light and very cool.
Show them your obi belt.
What was that?
Show them your obi belt.
Oh, yeah. How is
So
the
pretty.
noise now? Is it fine? Because there is a cleaning device again, so maybe we should be a little bit farther from him. So now we are in Tadasu Woods. In Japanese, we call it Tadasu no Mori. So let's look up a little so that you can see beautiful green leaves. You know, it is giving us a good shade and also a little nice sunshine between the branches. Has anyone who are attending the store been here before? If you have been here before, please let us know. When was the last time you were in here or you are in Kyoto?
What object there in the middle of the road? Oh, this thing.
This is a lantern. So at night, we light up.
Wait, this is one more time, please. Sorry.
Oh, it's lantern. So it's gonna light up at night, and it gives a beautiful, beautiful atmosphere. So it's pretty nice to come here, both daytime and nighttime. They do the light up thing in many places in Kyoto, shrines and temples.
And David, yes, we're gonna come here next time. And Eriko, yes, please invite. Please look for it, Jinbei, and buy one for you.
Yeah.
Oh, look, that's cool. Little cat.
Ah, yeah. So it is wood, and it's like Makun-san was saying earlier, this Tadasu Woods or Tadasu Forest has been here since like ancient time, and without significant interaction, human interaction. So it
Why
remains.
you are walking on the left side of the road?
Like actually, so are we supposed to walk left side?
Yes, just like, we drive on the left-hand side. That is opposite from US, I guess.
And you can see people coming from the other side who are coming back from the shrine.
It's a traffic control.
Yeah.
And also in the ancient time, when you go to a Shinto shrine, not too many people do that today though, but when they go visit the main hall, they walk on the left and they avoid walking in the middle because they believe that the God energy or spiritual energy is flowing in the center. So they avoid stepping on it, disrespecting it, and walk on the left like an energy flow and go all the way to the main hall and come back from the right side.
In that case, maybe this lantern is interrupting the gods to go through. Huh?
You're right.
So, where are we? So,
Some player in the UK know the correct side to walk. Thank you for the internet. Yeah. Fun. Oh, it's
okay. So now we are looking at beautiful, beautiful trees. So like I was saying earlier, many of the trees in Padas Woods is deciduous trees, and that makes this forest very special because like evergreen trees are preferred to plant in artificial gardens or artificial forests because it makes it gorgeous in all seasons. But these deciduous trees, leaves fall off in winter time. And when you come here in winter time, actually you don't see leaves. Leaves are like falling underneath and making crispy sound. And that's actually really, really beautiful. So you see green leaves now, but in winter time, it's all fallen. But those leaves come again in spring every year. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? So I think ancient Japanese people saw something special in growing plants or growing sprouts, and they appreciate it as spirit.
how old is this tree?
So I've heard there are like hundreds of trees in this forest, more than 600 years old. So this could be it.
Yeah.
And there are like at least 200 years old trees. And can you see the rope is like wrapping this big tree that's called shimenawa, that is twisting the right straw rope. And it is very, very important to divide the place between the sacred, where spirits of nature enshrined, and outside world. So earlier, Eriko-san was explaining about Shinto or Shintoism. So the original idea is that we see spirit in all the entity of nature, like in a tree or in a rock or in a mountain. So even before we didn't have any structure of Shinto shrine, we just pray in front of the big nature, like a big tree. We place our hands and pray for a tree. And to do so, shimenawa was very, very important. Does that make any sense to you? To see a spiritual thing in the nature. So one of the reasons why Japanese people had this idea since ancient time was because Japan has been a country where a lot of natural disasters, volcanic eruption, earthquake, storm, typhoons. Even now, every year people die because of natural disasters. So can't imagine how bad it was in ancient times. We have people having picnic.
Yeah, I really would like to mention about that. So you can see, again, this is a World Heritage Site, over 2,600-year-old shrine. But for local people, it's like a daily hangout. Like I actually come here often with my kid, my 5-year-old boy. And it's a really nice, quiet forest. We don't have to worry about cars coming. You know, you soak your little feet in the little stream, catch bugs, you know, collect like acorns and everything. So it's like a very unique place. It's a World Heritage Cultural Site, religious spots, but also everyday hangouts and even a playground. Actually, the kid is playing soccer. Right.
Yeah, we are coming up almost there very close to the main complex area. Yeah, you can see another big tree with Shimenawa. So, talking about natural disasters, 3 years ago, there were 2 crazy big typhoons blew out everything, and the Tadaswood was no exception. More than 200 trees were either broken down or the branches were fallen off. And it was really, really painful to see those damages. But now we can see new plants or shrubs coming, growing out all over this land. So it was actually an opportunity for new vegetation to grow. So I would say negative thing can be a new opportunity to find new things.
Like this one actually. So this little one's actually planted after the typhoon. So it's about 2-3 years old, but you can already see it's growing pretty tall.
Yeah, it's higher than us.
That's right.
We're going. This one?
No. It's like right in the front. The back there, I think it was the damage from the typhoon.
So now we are coming closer to the second story.
Hi, Paula. Welcome to Japan.
From Bolivia, oh my God.
For Bolivia.
Wow,
Wow,
really
that's
like-
crazy.
The world's most beautiful lake.
Wow. So here we will have some purification ritual. Okay. Look at the big stone over here. And this is a part of wood. I think this is wood trunk. So here,
Let's ask Erico to explain it.
okay.
Yeah, I will mute.
So you see there is a big water basin. This is one giant rock. It's carved out of one giant rock. It's called Temizia. This is where you can wash your hands. It's largely symbolic, so you don't have to wash your hands with soap. But the idea is to purify the body before going into the main courtyard of the shrine. So let's see how they wash their hands. I find it really interesting. Many cultures around the world have ritual around water and, ritual for purification ritual. So they wash their hands and rinse their mouths. You don't drink the water. Okay, now do you feel purified?
Yes, we are totally purified.
Okay, my mic is now on.
So we see something similar to Shimenawa here. So Shimenawa encircles around things that are supposed to be very sacred. So yeah, to mark its sacred nature. So when you see this, Shimenawa rope with, washi paper, it symbolizes thunder and lightning. So you can tell that it's a sacred place. So earlier we saw it encircling sacred tree. Now this water basin, and we often see the entrance of, Shinto shrines or right in front of main buildings of Shinto shrines.
And we always talk about rice when we talk about Japanese culture, right? Straw rope, like rice rope, and to grow them, you need a lot of rain. So we need thunder. So everywhere we talk about yummy rice, and talking about it, we see something over there too. Let's see it in a way. Okay, again.
We bow once more. Now we are one gate closer to the main shrine. So summer festival always have lots of street stalls, and because of the pandemic this year, we have less stalls, street stalls, but here they are selling sake.
Yeah, right here. Why Riverland?
おはようございます。
おはようございます。ありがとう。これ、丹山酒造さん。丹山酒造 if you have visited Kyoto, you have probably visited the Arashiyama area, the bamboo forest area. Deep in the mountain, they use the natural spring water and make really nice sake. They are local, no mass produced, and quality is great. So if you ever come back to Kyoto, or if you ever come visit Kyoto, make sure to remember Tanzan Sake Brewery. Sake, that's right, David. You have to try it once.
And you may be thinking it's a little bit weird to see alcoholic drinks at Shinto shrine, but in fact, sake is a very common offering to Shinto shrine because, Japan has formed as a country when we started rice cultivation 2,600 years ago. And rice is a gift from nature. And human beings, take their time and effort to make rice even better then create sake and rice cake. And we offer those things to nature spirit. And then at the festival, we eat leftover sake and rice cake. And you see the circle. So in order to build honorable connection, we do this big circle and, become one. So we see there is a offering over here. So these are all Japanese rice donated to this Shimogamo shrine. And I see individual name as well as big company.
And if you see the other side, it's a little bit far away, so let's get closer. You see a lot of sake barrels. As Eric explained, sake is not just an alcoholic beverage. It's sacred water. And if you think about it, for the past year and a half, we do know more than ever that alcohol is necessary. It purifies our body. Yeah. I sometimes find it really interesting. Japanese, nature spirits or God, whatever you call, they are very much like human. Like they like to eat nice things. They like to drink nice things.
Yeah, we have, mythology, like Greek mythology, and a lot of nature spirits come up in those stories. But, they are not perfect, can they? They can get mad and try to hurt each other.
Yeah, some gods are bullied and everything. It's kind of close to Greek mythology, I think. It's really interesting. Who will drink the sake dedicated?
Yeah,
Okay.
after the
Go ahead.
so we are, enjoying festival right now, right? So these are offered to the shrine. And after the festival, we have a special party called Naorai. So that's when you and nature spirit get together and then enjoy the food and sake, which were offered to the shrine. So we have a big party with nature spirits. I know it sounds weird.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead. Yeah, it's a good thing, right? Like we eat something God touched kind of sense. And I'm not an expert, but in Christianity, you sometimes drink bread and wine. It's like a metaphor of like, Christ's blood and flesh. I'm sorry if I was wrong. Yeah, so we eat something to do with spirit and God. That's a great thing.
so Makun, what about these lanterns?
Oh yeah. So this is one of the landmark of this. Yes, bread and wine for Christian. Yeah, thank you. So this is one of the highlight of this ride normally. It's a gorgeous gate decorated with a lot of lanterns with worshiper or donor names on it. Actually, this gate is always decorated with lanterns. So it's not only today, but you can see a lot of people support this ride. And Lisa mentioned, way back Shintoism, well, it's like animism, like you just worship rock and trees and everything. But today we see a gorgeous gate like this. And you might think it's funny because we've been mentioning this shrine, the ancient and it's old and everything. But, like 2,600 years old, but this is pretty brand new, right? Looks brand new. The reason why is that every 21 years, they renovate the entire shrine. In the history, we don't have the official record of why we do that, but there are a lot of theories. Why, like, we don't want any inconvenience to nature, spirit, and God. So let's, keep this in a nice place. And as a result, this is a great way to inherit the technique, like architectural techniques and construction and everything. As you can see, this is a really complex and intricate structure. If I keep going up, and you can see like Lego-like structure under the roof, right? Right there. Lisa, can you go up? Yeah, it's so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, you can see like Lego-like structure right there. They don't usually use nails, and they again just like Lego or what Jenga, like they just combine them together nicely. And Japan, there's like almost every day of earthquakes, and this one's still standing strong. It's a special technique inherited for centuries, and it's good to renovate everything every 21 years to inherit the special technique for the future generation.
And then also philosophy to the next generation, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Because you don't get to build a historical shrine very often in your lifetime.
That's right.
So in order to participate in the big project like that, you can learn about the techniques as well as, beautiful philosophies of, living harmony with nature.
That's right. And that's what I love about Japanese culture and my job. When I was a student, I really hated history and like culture and everything. It was so complicated and difficult. But once, I grew up and started studying about this country and culture, it's really interesting. And what fascinates me the most is there's always a philosophy and people's heart in the background. That's what I love about this whole thing. Lantern decorating the ritualistic dance hall.
So during the festival, people perform traditional dance to, keep the nature spirits happy. Yeah, so it's really about celebrating what we have and enjoying our time together.
My another professional mine is actually dancing. I'm a b-boy, generally known as a break dancer. Like handstanding and like spinning on your back and everything. But one of my dreams, like, is performing in one of these special are the lanterns lit at night? Yes, Sakura. Yes, yes. Everything will. These lanterns. Oh, sorry. These lanterns. Not everything. Some of them are lit actually, but not everything. But it's still really, really beautiful.
Yeah, lanterns are donated to the shrine by individual and companies, and they symbolize hope because lanterns light up in the evening, and they can light up in the darkness. So that symbolizes hope. So that's why people are donating lanterns.
Next time you come to Japan, though, we actually consider doing this at night, but like with Wi-Fi and like camera restrictions and everything, I think it would be the best to do this in the morning.
So what we are seeing right now is, what is this, Makun?
So this is a very special shrine. There's a god, a male god and goddess enshrined here. It's versatile, mainly all for the world peace. So that also like matchmaking and healthy life, diseases away. That's very important for us right now. And also like sports. So pretty much God for everything. Like, I mean, nature spirit for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm sure you guys are enjoying the Olympic Games right now. So it might be good to virtually say hi to this God and wish for your favorite athlete.
Yeah, Shinto shrines are highly, highly local thing. So unlike Buddhism, a Shinto shrine, it's very important to go to a local shrine where a local spirit is enshrined. And then Shinto shrine can be dedicated to a spirit of mountain or spirit of water, spirit of music, all different kind of thing.
Okay. Sorry.
Now we are going to do a water ritual together, right?
Yep. And somebody actually asked one question. At the edge of the beam, you see everything is colored white. Like, why is that? Yeah, at the edge of beams, right? Like, right? Can you? Right. My finger, right there. Like, these parts are all white. You see a lot of white squares. So that's actually prevention for these wood to get rotten. So they use shell powders, which is like water resistant. And as we mentioned, this is in summertime, it's really, really humid and easy for buildings to get messed up. So it's a little protection and knowledge. All right. So
Can't go into the.
oh yeah. So we'd love to go into the main hall, but it's a sacred place and no cameras allowed there. So today, let's just greet from here, and we're gonna straight to the festival, which is the main part of today. Okay, ハイライトこっちにする。あ、エリコさん、これ3人分入ってるから、これでちょっと。Okay, now I switch the camera. All right. And I'll mute my mic.
Mute my mic, right? in your spotlight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Hi.
あれ、今、エリコさんに全部払ってもらった。
Okay.
How the pandemic is there because I see nobody wears stuff anymore.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Just a moment. We will answer the question about pandemic in a minute. Ah, 先にパンデミックはなんかあんまマスクしてる人が見えないように思うんだけど、パンデミックどうって質問が来てたので、ちょっとあと3パー。
Okay. It's your camera? It's sorry. Let me-
Just go ahead with your mic.
Okay, okay. Sorry, this mic is on. Okay. So to answer, sorry, I was kind of missing
Okay,
your
okay.
point. So to
I
answer the question, right?
Okay,
The
so to
pandemic.
answer the question, the pandemic is still there. About like 4 to 30% of the population got vaccinated. So, but still, actually, a lot of people are wearing masks. And maybe you thought there was nobody wearing masks because we were walking in the forest and there were not too many people around. And in summertime, it is promoted to take off your mask sometimes because we end up getting heat stroke. So people still should wear masks when there are a lot of people around or inside the buildings. So actually we are wearing masks right now because we are going into more crowded area. Okay.
So now we take 300 yen each to receive a small candle. これオンで
これオン。
はい。ここでちょっとじゃあ赤いのもらっていいですか？ありがとうございます。
Now we are going.
いいよ、あげて。それ。着物。
あ、今日の。
Now we are going into the sacred pond within the Shimogamo shrine. So people, wade through the knee-high water,
Actually, this
and then we just received a
water
candle. So we're gonna light up the candles and offer
little
it
bit
to
ankle
the
and above
spirit of
deep.
water.
Sometimes actually it's deeper their knee. So girls are wearing
Okay, let's-
long sleeve yukata. So they are getting ready to come in here.
So look at this beautiful bridge here. We are going through this under the
There they
bridge.
come.
We are going into the water.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so
nice and
cold.
cold. So refreshing.
Oh, it's actually feeling really, really nice.
Yeah, let's go over there. Oh my God, it's so cold. So the water comes from a underground spring, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
look
it-
at this. The water is so clear and cold.
yeah.
This is a new fashion. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Shall we light up the candle?
Yes, so we are going to light up those candles. Maybe we're gonna do one for Makun. Okay, okay.
Okay, let's go and light up the candle. The water is very refreshing.
Yeah, it is.
Look at the kids.
They're
They're having
swimming in the
wonderful
water.
time.
Okay.
Now we're gonna light up the candle and offer it to the spirit of water. Happy birthday.
Actually, oh, actually, it's Eriko's birthday today.
I wasn't gonna tell you this, but yeah, it's my
Happy birthday! Please say happy birthday to Eriko-san.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, let's put the candle here.
Everybody's like, Eriko, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Love you all. So the idea of this is, so this is the holy pond, and so this is a purification ritual. So we can purify the body and mind by wading through this pond. We can purify the body and mind. You know, in Shinto, it's believed that bad things are caused by bad energies. So we purify the body, and then also ward off bad energy that we somehow accumulated in the first half of the year. So Mitarashi festivals are held during the hottest days of summer. So it's very hot and humid right now. So, and then we celebrate the fact that we have lived through the first half of the year. Yeah. So we survived. This year hasn't been the most ideal year for a lot of us, but we made it this far. So let's celebrate this together. Yeah. Okay, now we are going up to the Mitarashi Sha, dedicated to a spirit of water, and show our respect and pray for good health.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Let's go.
I want to stay in the water forever.
It's time to get out from the water.
Okay. And before we go to the shrine, they gotta clean up their feet and wear their special sandals. I will wait here because there's a big announcement going on right there. It's gonna be super loud.
We're gonna mute our mic for a while, okay? Because of
Sure,
the
yeah. Okay. We're gonna wait for lady. Just straighten up one more time. What do you think of this festival? I am actually really happy this festival is going on this year. As you can imagine, a lot of summer festivals were canceled because of pandemic. They are restricting some stuff. They usually do this from like 5:30 a.m. to 10 p.m., like all the way long, with a lot of food stall and a lot more. festive feeling, but sorry, I have their shoes. Ah, sorry. It's so lovely sharing on Pakia. Thank you. Yeah, but with the time restriction and also the restriction for number of people they are doing this festival, it's a, it's such a special feeling. Such a special feeling after we want friends from Japan. Who wants to? I think everybody wants to. Such a special feeling to just, joining this annual festival. It was so normal before, but it isn't normal anymore. So once again, I am really fortunate to see people get together. Yeah, we are having Matsuri. Some of them, a lot of them are, sorry, a lot of them are still canceled, but it's we see a slight, ray of light. Everything's getting revived. What's the meaning of mitarashi? We know mitarashi dango. Great. Okay, we are gonna talk about what mitarashi is and what the dango dumplings have to do with it. So that's a great question, but please wait for the answer a little bit. I love how these kids are just having straight up fun. All right. Okay, Eriko and Lisa are back.
Okay.
Would be
Now we are going to pay our
okay.
respects to this Mitarashi shrine.
Okay. Sorry.
So we are wait until people playing here. Yeah,
So we are going to throw at
Okay, I'll mute.
we are going to throw a small coin into an offering box. It's largely symbolic, so it doesn't really matter how much you offer. But let's throw this one. 50 yen. It's got a hole inside, in the middle.
mine has 5 yen. It has hole in the middle as well.
5 and 50. Yes. So this is how we pay respect. Two bows, two claps. We introduce ourselves and say thank you and pray for good health. One last bow. And then you see,
What is that? It looks like delicious mochi.
yes, rice cake on skewered are offered to the shrine.
Somebody was actually asking, what does mitarashi mean? Like, I know mitarashi dango, the rice dumplings, but what does mitarashi mean? So that's really interesting because mitarashi, easy way to understand it means purifying or purification. And I think a lot of you have tried this mitarashi dango, the rice cake, the skewered rice cake. If you have tried it, please comment. Because those dumplings
actually started. Sorry. Started in this shrine right here. It's really hard to see. We can barely see it, but behind this altar, there's a natural spring coming out of the ground. And according to the history or mythology,
Legend.
legend, the water only starts coming out in this time of the year. And there are a lot of bubbles coming out of the ground, and it looks like a rice cake. Zuma from Bolivia. Hey, Zuma from Bolivia, thank you for joining. So the little bubbles looks like, nice rice cake. Let's make a special sweet to purify our body. And the rest is a history. There we go. We have mitarashi rice cakes everywhere in Japan, but it all started in this little shrine and the altar.
Yeah, I didn't know that. This originated in the shrine. And I love Mitarashi shrine. So now we are going to have some Mitarashi dango, right?
Before that, so we prayed in front of a shrine. We appreciate for the survival in the half of the year, and we prayed for good health. So let's see what's ahead in our future. Here we have Mizumikuji or Omikuji. Omikuji is a piece of paper that tells our near future. It's like fortune telling.
So you can basically get a message from nature spirit, right?
Yes. Shall we try one of those omikuji
Yeah,
to see our future?
let's do it.
Okay. Okay. So Eriko-san is paying 300 yen. 300 yen.
This is great. We
To
only
get
pay about
one of
$3.
those paper. Okay. So let
And
me see.
We
I'm
know about our
gonna
future.
pick here. Ta-da. ありがとうございます。So, so it looks like this. It doesn't say anything, but it has several sections divided, and basically when we place it underwater, the fortune telling will come up, And what's the division? So wish. So here, sorry, thank you. So omikuji or mizumikuji will have the excellent luck to the bad luck, right? So it can be excellent luck, good luck, middle luck, lower luck, and bad luck. So we will see our luck here, and there's gonna be more specific future telling, like about our future trip, love relationship, work, business, our finance and health, and our wish. So let's go to put it in the water and see our future. Wait, is this our future or is it your future? Is it my future? Okay.
Okay, there is water running here.
Okay, are we ready?
It's a magic.
Can you guys see?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you to that.
Oh my
You
gosh.
guys, we got the best, the excellent luck.
Oh, somebody said it's Eriko's birthday, it should be hard.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Let's go back in the shade. and
Yeah,
talk
let's
about
go back in the shade and read this.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. How about the
I mean, this is so rare.
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so the general lock it.
Can't see.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Lisa, you want
Ah,
to start?
Yeah, so it says Daikichi. So it is the best luck that she got. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Erica. The birthday gift.
Yes.
She can
So-
also good luck with her two good friends.
Yeah,
Baba,
great.
you are sweet.
So what we want to look at. So we want to look at Eriko-san's future trip. So there's going to be a great thing at your destination,
At the
Eriko-san.
destination.
Yay.
They're talking about Kyoto.
Yeah. And her love relationship. This person, it says this person will bring you happiness.
Who is this person? I haven't found it yet.
So and then her business and work. So keep making your effort, and you're gonna be great.
Yay.
That's
Yeah.
great. And for her finance, do not buy the things that cost fortune.
Smart.
Yeah. And her health,
Oh,
do not make too much. Not make yourself too tired. And for your hope, 心任せただし油断大敵. So go as you wish or go follow the flow. But you gotta have to, let's say, be careful. Yeah. Okay. So Eriko-san, do you want to bring this back to
Yeah,
your home?
definitely.
Okay.
Since I got the best fortune, I can keep it and then take it home with me. But what if somebody who got bad luck? What would they do?
Don't worry. If you get the bad luck, you can leave the paper and tie it in here, just like all those people. They must got the bad luck or low luck. So the shrine or the spirits of deity enshrined in this Shimogamo shrine will help you to get better or be better. So make sure if you get the best luck, you bring this back. Actually, this particular one is very special one. When it dries, I believe all those writings will go away, disappears. So you're gonna have to put it on the water every time you wanna read it. You know? Yeah. So okay.
I'm gonna dry it.
Dry.
I'm gonna dry this. So yes,
So
yeah, actually a lot of people don't mind getting bad luck because that's where you are. Yeah. And then there's only going up, right? But if you get best fortune, you have to, keep at it, don't slack off and do not forget gratitude. That's the key. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that was fun.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you so
fun. Yeah.
much.
So how was the summer festival? Did you guys enjoy it?
yeah. Matthew said he's gotta go, but it was great.
Ah,
thank
that's
you so
great. Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now we are going back to the entrance area to wrap up this festival.
Soaking my feet in the holy water was very, very refreshing. And, we, we feel purified, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because it's so nice to see people out and about enjoying their time at the Shimogamo Shrine. And this is a very special event in the summertime. But Japanese people, when they are asked about their religion, majority of people don't identify themselves as religious. But being non-religious doesn't mean we are not spiritual. So we it's just, going to Shinto shrines and Buddhist temple are deeply ingrained in our daily lives of Japanese. So we don't really associate them as, religious activities. And then everything is invisible, right? We just, prayed for invisible spirits. We showed our, gratitude and celebrate the fact that we made it this far.
Right.
Somebody asked a question. What is the difference between Shimogamo? What is the relationship in between Shimogamo Shrine and Kamigamo Shrine?
Actually, the god enshrined this shrine, and her husband, and her father associate with. So their son is enshrined in the Kamigamo shrine. So that way, this shrine and the other shrine are deeply associated. So, and Kamigamo shrine is maybe 20 minutes away from here. And so many people visit this shrine and Kamigamo shrine after that. So,
And my brother got married at Kamigamo Shrine.
My sister-in-law got married here in Shimogamo Shrine.
oh,
That's so special.
So this is a weekday, but if you come here on the weekend, you have you will see people are having the wedding ceremony, wearing a traditional dress, walking through the path. Yes. It was really, really nice. And I think I'm becoming very, very hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm thirsty and I'm hungry.
yeah. Why don't we go have something yummy?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so there's a cafe nearby.
Now I wish some dango.
Yeah. Let's go
Let's go.
this way. Okay. So this dango place is very, very, very popular. So Makun-san is actually running for us to line up to get dango. So we will see him again in a little while. So talking about summer festival is always associated with food, right?
Yeah.
So and summer festivals are usually held in the summer break because many of Japanese schools have summer break during the summertime. So summer festival is always associated with this feeling that we are no more school, no more classes vibe. And during the summer festival, my parents were really strict and they didn't allow me to eat like a junk food or food with too much sugar usually. But on the day of summer festival, the rule was unlocked. So I could eat anything during the festival. And this year, because of the COVID-19, the situation is a little bit different. So we don't see much food vendors, but usually there are many food vendors lining up in many summer festivals. And we can get cotton candies or yakisoba, or what was your favorite, Eriko-san? あ、そうだね。
I'm from Tokyo, and then in Tokyo, candy making is very, very popular. So, we can get a candy that looks like a bunny or like phoenix. And then also ask them to create one unique candy for us. And that was a very popular thing to do. And Lisa, do you remember catching goldfish catching?
Right. It was really, really difficult. So, have you, so basically, this you use this tool. It's like a net, but it's made out of paper. So when you try to catch fish underwater, you gotta have to put this very like sensitive paper underwater, right? So it breaks really, really easily. Are you good at it?
Yes. No, no, no. ちょっと待って。No, I wasn't good at it. It was very difficult because that tool is called poi, and then it's made of a bamboo flame with washi paper, and then it just, you have to put it underwater, so it's so easy to, get hole in it, and you have to scoop goldfish with the tool, but it's so popular
Yes.
in Japanese festival.
Somebody in my family could get goldfish, and we brought back the fish to our home, and you know what? It was really, really big. It could become like this big.
それどっちのマイクが多いかわかんなくなっちゃう。あれ
This is on, right?
うん。
So,
This is where's your mic?
this is my mic.
違う違う、こっち。あ、そうだね。そっちが。
Technical trouble.
Okay.
Are you guys hearing us okay, right? Okay, so it's on now. So we are coming very close to the food place. We're gonna close this busy street. So just a few minutes away from the sacred shrine, we come busy area. We are going to that little cafe over there. I believe Makun-san is waiting for us.
And we are going to do a Q&A session there.
Yes. So if you have any questions or if we miss any of your question, could you write it again? Sorry that we missed it. And or in general, how was the experience of going to a Japanese shrine or Japanese summer festival? What was your fun part, or what was your favorite part? Please let us know. After going into the water, it feels really nice. It's not like intense heat anymore.
Right. It feels so nice.
Yes. Okay, so we've arrived. Come on.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Mitarashi Chaya. Okay. So it says, Kamo Mitarashi. Okay, going in.
So you see this cotton here, right? So when the cotton is outside, it means that cafe and restaurants are open. And when they close, they take it inside. Nice. Okay, let's have a seat here. はい。いいよ。Ah. It's nice to escape from the sun. Okay.
Shall we have Q&A section here?
ちょっと待ってね。I'm gonna switch the camera. そのマイクオンになってる。
今オフにしました。以上にします。
この辺に行けば大丈夫。Alright. Everybody. How old the three of you? How did three of you meet? How long have you known each other?
How long have we known each other?
Okay, so
So actually, do you remember I was talking about the big typhoon 3 years ago, 2018? I'm gonna share a little story. So I was gonna pick up one of my tour guests in Kansai airport, but because of this typhoon, my tour guest who was gonna come from Hong Kong, ありがとうございます。We got food.
ありがとうございます。Oh my gosh, good, good. あ、これいらないの。
So okay, but before that, you're gonna have to see this. Ta-da! みたらし。
This is what we're talking about. Mitarashi dango originated in Kyoto.
this store.
This cafe.
So this is a pioneer of this rice cakes.
And then what is this? Warabi mochi.
This is my favorite. Warabi mochi.
Kyoto specialty sweets.
But yeah, it's made of basically starch of vegetable, right?
Starch and mountain wild vegetable.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah,
Warabi ね。Warabi の。Yeah. Mochi with kinako. Yes, yes. This is mochi with kinako roasted bean powder. And then basically it's like
Yeah,
0
I
calorie.
wish we could share those with you guys, but we're gonna have to eat by ourselves. Sorry for that.
And this is the reason why Japanese sweets or Japanese food is like world heritage. Like as you can see, this got like 5 little balls, with one separated from the others. So this skewer represent human body. Yeah, Erica, help. Can you? Oh my god. Oh yeah. So like, oh my god, it's got a little toothpick on it, but this is a head. It has seen Erica eating me.
You're eating yummy food in different words.
Yeah, so this is according to like actually Chinese philosophy, this is a head and like arms and legs and body. So this represents our body. So this is like a little purification by eating. Instead of going into water, we can just eat this and purify ourselves.
That's easier.
Yeah, it's a yummy ritual.
Yeah. Okay, shall we start with the yummy ritual then?
Eric, go.
いただきます。It's so soft. And it's coated with sweet savory sauce. It's very common in Japanese cooking. Soy sauce with hint of sugar. Oishi. Go for it.
You know, like you have like popcorn and chocolate and potato chips and chocolates. Like you can salty and sweet. You can go forever, right? Thank you. That's shy. It's really good. Again, it's like nice flavor, but with the texture, it's like a little bit crunchy outside. It's like charcoal broiled. So it's a little bit crunchy, but like inside really, really soft and chewy. It's an interesting texture.
Oishi, oishi. Inesa, go for this one.
Okay.
Warabi mochi.
Tabetai.
Tabetai.
Yeah.
いただきます。I'm gonna get this. No, it's really, really. Sorry, Christopher. Guys, look at this. We got something.
Guys, we are very spoiled by Makun.
Ta-da!
Well, it's somebody's birthday, so she should be spoiled, right?
Ice cream on it.
Oh my gosh,
Can
shake
you
guys.
see?
She does.
This
Oh, little dumplings too.
mango.
Kakigori.
Yeah.
Right.
You go for it, Eriko-san.
Thank you. Let's eat it together. Look how big it is. It's like
It's bigger than Erica's face.
Oh, it's got a little fruit on here.
No, peach and orange.
it's strawberry with condensed milk.
Yep.
Orange.
Yeah.
あー、美味しいこれ。
It's so refreshing. これ持ち上げよう。
Oh my God.
And there's still some.
It's my birthday treat.
All right. While we enjoy the night sweet, if you have any questions about this tour or anything in general, please. I'm hungry now.
We are making you guys hungry.
Thank you for joining our tour in such late at night. But yeah, if you have any question about the tour or anything related to Japan or anything about us in general, please ask. It's so hard to talk when we eat a nice treat. In Japan, we say great food makes us quiet.
Yeah.
The birthday blessing and birthday treat for sure.
Yeah, for
Thank you so
sure.
much, Erika-san.
Oh, so let me finish the story of how I met Eriko-san. So,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, of course. So I was picking up one of my tour guests coming from Hong Kong to Osaka, but the flight was canceled and
Because of typhoon.
because of the typhoon, and they decided not coming to Osaka, but coming to Tokyo, and they wanted me to go to Tokyo. However, the bridge that is closing to the airport to the mainland was suspended because of the huge typhoon. So I could not get out from the airport anymore.
Yes, Kansai Airport is located on a man-made island of Osaka. And then Lisa was waiting for her guests at the airport. And then bridge got destroyed by the powerful typhoon. So Lisa got stuck in the airport. And their flight, the flight that her guest was on, got redirected to Tokyo.
Yeah. So I was really like upset, and I didn't know what to do. And my phone's reception was like missing. So I was walking around the airport finding where I can call or make can send email, then I could find the spot, and then I called Eriko-san. I already knew her, but I didn't meet you before,
Yeah,
right?
we hadn't met before, but we knew each other as tour guides.
Yeah. So I called her, and she helped me picking up my tour guests going to Tokyo. Like it was already midnight, but the flight was coming to Tokyo in early morning. So she answered really quickly. She responded really quickly, and she said, "Okay, I can go." So she helped me picking up my tour guests. And later, next day, when the typhoon was gone, I came to Tokyo to join the tour that she was in and my tour guest was in. And that's where I first met Eriko-san in person. Again, this was like a great example that the negative event can turn out something really positive outcome, So that's how we met each other.
Yeah, that was a really special moment because she was the one who got stuck at the airport, and then all she worried about was her guest, and then she called me at midnight, and I went to pick up her guest at like 6 a.m. in the morning, and that was the least I could do. But now, since then, we've been friends. Silver lining. Yes,
Silver lining, yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I didn't share the story to you, Maskun-san. Huh?
なんだっけ名前。
I
Yeah,
just
そうだったんじゃない？
was that it was September 4th and it was 21st.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah, it
I
was
believe
really
it was.
intense typhoon.
Yeah, typhoon. Thank you, typhoon. Thank you, the typhoon.
It's funny we don't really remember the names of typhoon. We have like 30 typhoons every year, so we don't really know the names, right? Yeah, like the typhoon number 1 in 2021 or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hajibushi is Filipino. Oh, really? And how did you both meet Macron? All right, so. All right. So I met these lady, lady. The COVID had a huge impact on everybody on the earth, and we in a tour industry was doomed. Like we in 2019, we were like working as a tour guide, like physically guiding everybody, like pretty much like everyday basis. And suddenly after the March last year, we got 0 tours, like absolutely 0. So like, that kind of time, again, the negative turn into the positive, we have to do something about it. And there's a community made up by our friend, and all the members are like private tour guides, just like us. And we got to virtually meet each other then.
Yeah. But I knew you before that because you were famous.
I'm famous, yeah.
He's a famous tour guide in Kyoto.
Locally famous. Anyway, but I got to know them, and we came up with this idea of doing intercity virtual live tours. Like, something we can only do virtually, something that is just impossible physically. So, we got together and like brainstorm, and like, every week basis, we had a lot of meetings. And since this February, we really work together, like monthly basis. We do like this tour, right? Like from Tokyo to Kyoto, we do like the highlights of Kyoto and Tokyo tour, or like Japanese food tour, cherry blossom tours, Zen and tea ceremony, like a lot of like these.
But we joined from different cities.
Yeah. So Eric, like for example, Eriko joined from the tea house from Tokyo, and I live stream from Zen Garden from Kyoto, and Lisa joined from the local household in Osaka, that kind of thing.
But it's in one tour.
Yeah.
So we are virtually connected.
Yeah. I feel like I know them forever now, but like actually this is only the second time for me to physically meet them.
Right. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. We see each other so often, but so like today we actually got really, really excited.
Wonderful
Oh,
chemistry.
thank you.
Thank you.
It's a big compliment.
Yes.
Yeah. Just Google it. The Shimogama Shrine, Shinto place, but does it have any sign of syncretism with Buddhism? Shimogama Shrine particularly, not too much, I would say. Well, like Japan in general has a very unique sense of religion, right? Like I think Eriko or Lisa mentioned, but it's almost like a custom or everyday lifestyle because it's just like so rooted deep in our lifestyle. We don't even consider it a religion. So no, I'm missing the point. I'm sorry. For syncretism,
But
right?
yeah, it's very common for Shinto shrines to have a temple inside a shrine,
Yeah, that's it.
or vice versa, because as I mentioned earlier, Shinto has a history of thousands of years. And since the arrival of Buddhism back in 538 AD, they have been coexisting in harmony. So, and then there was a point in history, back in history, but those two religions are managed by the same people. So, and now they are, officially separated on the paper, but, it's very common to see a temple in the shrine and vice versa. And we don't really differentiate the two, right? Normal, ordinary Japanese people do not differentiate the two. So we participate both in Buddhist and Shinto activities all through the years, and also celebrate other traditions like, Chinese New Year, Halloween, Christmas. We may look naive sometimes that we only want to celebrate all the spirits of life. And right. And we have a lot of summer festival, and then Shinto shrines focus on, purification ritual and a ward off, bad energy we accumulated over the past couple of months. And the Buddhist temples, summer festival as Buddhist temple focus on welcoming back our ancestors to the earth. So that's called Obon. The tradition is called Obon. And then, yes. So our ancestor will come back to the earth. So we are going to make fire in front of our house so that they can find their way back home without getting lost. So, and then we celebrate together. We have, feast together, spend 1 week together with invisible spirits, right? So that's called Obon. That's Buddhism. So Japanese Buddhism is said to be very different from original Buddhism that's originated in India. It's not about which is better. Japanese Buddhism has been merged with Shinto, so they influenced each other. So they became a little bit different in Japan. And Japanese Buddhism really focused on, having gratitude for ancestors, because as Lisa mentioned earlier, we have been through lots of natural disasters. So our ancestors have taught us how to live in harmony with nature, and without them, we wouldn't have been here. So, yeah.
And also historically speaking, it's interesting because I feel like Eriko has been my friend since we met virtually on our first 10 local tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, the virtual tour, like, I'll be honest, before I started the virtual tour, I, didn't like the idea, like it could never be better than an actual tour. Maybe yes, maybe no, but virtual tour has its own good. It's very unique and it's really interesting. Yeah, anyway, so the Japanese sense of religion is really interesting. And as we mentioned, Shintoism is the indigenous religion in Japan, and Buddhism came later. So it has to make sense for everybody. Like, well, like we've been believing the nature spirits, but suddenly this Buddha guy came to Japan, and like, who are these guys? Who are these gods? So somehow to make sense, they're like, oh, they are just same gods. Actually, Buddha is the original god, and then when he works, he turns into Shinto gods, transform into different gods in Shintoism. So they are actually the same gods. And in the history, sometimes they're like, no. Shinto gods turn into Buddhist gods. No. Buddhist gods turn into Shinto gods. There's a little discussion everywhere. Yes, I'm online friend with Eriko through, I missed it.
Yay.
Yeah, but there are minor conflicts in between each other, but historically or like today, like there are not too many major conflicts, and today they are really, unified with peace. It's great, and we have a lot of festivals, and we have a lot of national holidays, so it's great. Yeah, just me.
We have lots of festival, lots of food.
Lots of delicious food.
I first saw Eric was touring Asakusa Christmas 2020.
Hi. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And then we've been virtually traveling together ever since, making happy memories.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have any other question? Anything about Japan, about us?
Okay, so how was our tour? I hope you guys enjoyed, and we want to continue this forever. Thank you, Mauricio-san. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who joined. And this time it was somewhat special, but we will continue this tour like month basis, right? Monthly basis, I think.
Yeah.
And we will a lot of fun. Thank you, Barbara-san. Thank you, David-san. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Hiroyuki-san. Thank you, Eriko-san. Yeah. So please join our tour. Please.
Mako, you want to come
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here? This is better.
Yeah, we should have done this.
So if you enjoyed our tours, please give us a review. I'm going to send a link through the chat. Okay, so one moment.
Yeah, thank you so much for spending time with me.
Yeah, thank you,
Spending
everybody.
my time with us. It's been so much fun.
Meeting your friend, Eriko.
Oh, thank you so much. You were so sweet, Joel. Yeah, we had a great time chatting with you, and we felt like you were with us,
Yeah, definitely.
walking through the forest to attend the special, ritual. So how do you say thank you in Japanese?
Arigato.
Arigato means thank you. Thank you very much in Japanese. Ah, unagi, unagi-san, arigato.
Oh.
Speaking of unagi, we eat this time of the year, we eat unagi, flash water eel, to, keep up with, our stamina in the summer, in the very hot.
Death season. So we don't die, we eat eels.
So I think I just sent you guys through the chat function of our
Yes, thank you.
so I sent you the review link, and also our website link, and also there's a virtual tip jar link using the PayPal system. So if you enjoyed our tour, even small donation will help us to continue our tour, our service. Thank you so much, Adrian-san.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。And if you do not have, what was that? Unagi festival. Where is? Yeah, so if you do not have the Facebook account, you can just give us the a review to our Gmail account. That's fine too. So yeah, and please follow us via Facebook or Instagram. So we will inform you the latest tour information. So please.
Postcard from Japan.
あ、ポストカードです。
The ID.
Postcard. So this, the ID is postcard from Japan. And
Yes, yes.
I sent the link. I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
Okay.
in the that's in the chat as well. And postcard どうしようか。How many people? 20人ぐらいだからいけ
I
る
think
か
I
な。
think somebody wanna screenshot. Thank you.
So strange. Thank you so much.
We are bad at saying still, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you for spending like almost 2 hours with us.
Yeah, great.
We just lost the, you know, cost
David,
of time.
またね。
またね、
ありがとう
David さん。
Thank you for supporting us all the time.
いいよ。いいよ
Okay.
どうもありがとうございます。We are sending you lots of love and best wishes from Japan. Bye
See
bye.
you very soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.